beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and this is Ozzy. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of the best that you can. I hope you and your loved ones are doing awesome. Today is Magical Mandala Monday, and as you can see, we've got a co-host. You can hear another co-host in the background. Today's video will probably be a little bit more succinct than usual, a little quicker, just because it's going to probably be a little bit chaotic. But I did want to make sure I got on here and do a Magical Mandala Monday video. If you are new here, welcome to my cozy little corner of YouTube. I hope that you enjoy your time here. And if you're not new here, welcome back, my Nomi. I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. This is Ozzy, or Osiris. He is my new rescue kitty. He was dumped, and we have had him for a little over a week, like a week and a half. So, go ahead. He is attached at the hip to me. He wants down right now, and I guarantee you in 2 seconds he will be climbing me. But he is very needy and labor intensive. I don't know if you can hear, my other cat is digging in the litter box in the hallway, so they're just deciding that this video is going to be about them, which I expected to happen. But anyway, about it, guys. So, Magical Mandala Mondays are a Monday video series, I guess, that we've got going on right now. It is kind of a collaboration with you guys. So if you want to, and I say kind of because collaboration usually is not the right word for that, but like, I view it kind of as a collaboration with you guys. So if you would like to join in, you are more than welcome to. We've been going for a little bit now, but I'm not that far into my blanket. A lot of you aren't that far into your blankets. I basically planned on finishing this by the end of the year. So that's how long Magical Mandala Mondays are going to roughly go, is towards the end of the year. I plan on this ending sometime in December, and that's when I'm hoping to have my blanket done by. But basically we are... if you choose to participate, some of us at least are making this mandala throw, which is a Yarnspirations pattern, but it is written by Lisa Gentry. I will have it linked in the description box below this video in case you are interested in checking it out. It is a free pattern. But not only is there a free pattern that includes like a written pattern and the graphs or charts, or however you want to say it, if you prefer those, or if you like those as an accompaniment, but there is also a free tutorial series for this. So a crochet along, like breaks it down row by row, and that is by Mikey over at the Crochet Crowd, and I will link that in the description box below also. So very accessible if you decide that you want to make this. You've got like a lot of resources, not to mention if you do get stuck or you need a little extra help, I am happy to help you if I can. So anyway, about it, if you would like to make it, you can. If you're already working on a blanket, or you want to make a different blanket, especially if it's a mandala blanket, even cooler, feel free to join in with that. Basically, no matter what you're doing, you can join in by sending me an email to novagnomecreations@gmail.com. I will have that linked in the description box as well in case you just want to copy and paste it. But you send an email with mandala as the subject line, and then I will go in there and I will get your picture, and I will put it into, there's Ozzy climbing my leg, it hurts. I will put it into the montage. So after I'm done showing you guys my blanket update, I will have a little montage of the blanket submissions that I have gotten since my last Magical Mandala video. With last week, with the Halloween event going on, we did not have a Magical Mandala Monday video. Yeah, I was trying to remember if we did. The first Monday during the Halloween event, I did do Magical Mandala update, but last week we didn't, just because there was a lot going on. But so yeah, send me emails with mandala in the subject line, attach a picture, make sure you don't forget your pictures, and then also let me know what name to credit you as when I am editing together my video and put your blanket into it. What? What? Are you saying hi? Yeah, so that is how you join in if you would like to. Like I said, you can join in with the same blanket I'm making if you'd like to, any color scheme. And that's one of the coolest things about this blanket is it looks super different, with different color schemes. You're trying to eat my hair? I'm doing a Christmas color scheme this time. I've actually made this blanket a few times. I really, really love it. It's so fun. It looks so much more like difficult than it is. It's just a very like breathtaking pattern in my opinion. I just love how it works up. He just woke up from a nap right now, so he is playful. Are you playful? Yeah. All right, so without further ado, let us see the blanket. So here is my blanket update. Yeah, do you see it? Oh no. He has discovered yarn, and he loves it. He's a big fan. He's definitely a cat. If you guys can't see him, he is trying to have my blanket right now. So this is where I am at with my blanket. I think it's looking beautiful. I'm really loving the way that it's working up. If you want to see the yarns that I used, check out my first video where we were working on the blanket. Not the video 0, but the video 1. In the playlist, I have a Mandala playlist, and if you go back on my channel, you can also just look and see where video 1 was. Do you want down? This is what he does all day, by the way. Up, down, running around, getting into stuff, and I'm like chasing after him, like, nope, you can't go in that. Nope, you can't get into that. What have you got in your mouth? You know? And then also, he just really likes to be close to me. One of his favorite spots to sleep right now is actually behind me in this chair, and I will put in a picture of him in his spot that I took a little bit ago when he was napping. He really likes to nap behind me. I do try to also put him like in a a dark place that's quiet, so that he can sleep because he is a baby and he needs sleep for growth purposes. During the day, he just gets really overstimulated by the fact that like there's people doing stuff and he wants it to be involved. So sometimes I do put him up and, give him his little bed. He has access to water and kibble. He is finally starting to take to dry kibble, which is awesome. I still give him wet food too because he's just now starting to take to the dry kibble. So, kind of a transition period, but super awesome that he has started to take to the dry kibble. That means I can give him access to water and access to kibble overnight that he can get if he really wants it. And I like that a lot because it means that I don't have to wake up every 4 or 5 hours. I was doing every 4 to 5 hour feedings, and then with wet food you can't leave it sit, so I would give it to him and I'd have to wait with him, and say I fed him at 9 o'clock at night, that would mean I'd had to get up at 2 or 3, which a lot of times is only a few hours after I've gone to sleep, so it was a little bit I just want to sleep. When I go to bed, I would like to sleep through the night, or whenever I go to sleep. If I go to sleep really early in the morning, then get an uninterrupted sleep for a little while. So it's nice that he's onto the dry kibble, taking to the dry kibble. But anyway, distractions. This is what my blanket's looking like. I believe the last time I updated you guys, I believe here. I think this was my last row that I updated you guys on. I'm not sure, not 100% sure. But regardless, this was around this white part up here. Can you guys hear him crunching? I have a little dry kibble out right now. It's not mealtime, but he can go and snack on it, It's a good motivator that he can have access to the kibble. So he's like, oh, I want to eat, but there's no wet food. I can have this kibble, Anyway, then there was this round, and actually, trying to remember. Yeah. And then there was this one, and with this last round where we just did the single crochets, we actually also do these spike stitches where you go back several rows or rounds. So that is looking super pretty. I'm loving it. I brought in my white sparkly yarn this round. So this has this rainbow sparkles to it. And I brought that in. I did have white show up a little bit ago, but it was part of a variegated yarn that I did some rounds with. So I wanted to make sure I got white in here again because other than the variegated yarns, it's actually been a very long time since I put white in. Let me try to pin this to my head so I can show you. The last time I put white in was this little row right here. But I didn't put more in because of it showing up in this variegated. And then, like I said, up here it actually did show up again. Let me turn it so you can see more. It's actually shown up more, you know, and in different rows, like this row right here. I think I'm pointing to the right spot. And then it did show up in this last section too. But it's variegated yarns. I'm using 2 different variegated yarns. I think I'm using 2. Is it 2 or 3? I think it's 2. So I wanted to make sure I got like some actual white. Like I want to make sure every area has white going on too. So I'm loving it so far. Like I said, I'm using sparkly yarns, using a couple non-sparkly yarns. But it's starting to get to be like a good sized like little lap blanket. So we're getting there. And I don't remember, let me grab the pattern out. I don't remember what row that was that I finished on. Oops. The kitten saw that. I pulled out some of the yarn, also tried to come out with it in like just a string of it. He, like I said, he's discovered yarn and he really enjoys it. Let's see. I think that was round 24 that I just finished because round 25 is where you switch to the smaller hook for that one round, and I didn't do that yet. And round 24 looks right. So I just finished round 24. This is a 50 round blanket. So I'm on to round 25, technically about halfway done. But the thing to keep in mind with a blanket like this is every round you do, it gets bigger. So every row or round starts to take longer and longer. So technically about halfway as far as rows are concerned or rounds are concerned, but work wise, definitely not, because like I said, these ones work up so quick and it's going to start getting where they take quite a while to work up. But yeah, if you wanted to see what yarn I'm using or what hook I'm using or any of that stuff, check out my first video in this series where I went into all of that. Like I said, no crochet in chat today just because it's a little chaotic. But here's what I've got going on. I've been playing my Dragon Age Veil Guard. You guys know I was super excited for that. Here, let's do like a little issue with round blankets. There goes, it's like a, what is it, a bib? I was trying to have it like displayed somewhere while I'm chatting. I've been playing my Dragon Age Veil Guard, really enjoying it. I didn't get as much playtime in as I wanted to on release day because it was just too chaotic, but I finally did get some time in on the weekend. When hubby is home, look, it's like a piece of pizza. Ow, ow. He's climbing me on the weekend while hubby was home because then Ozzy could also go play with him and sit in his chair with him. So I got a little bit less interruptions. That's the thing about Ozzy is he doesn't just like stay sitting with me most of the time. He wants up and down and up and down, and a lot of times way more than this even. Like, I mean, just like, I think he's going to sit behind me. He's going down my back. A lot of times he wants up and down like every minute, and I'm like, it makes it really hard to do stuff. And then also he wants me to focus on him, like he will just like bite my fingers and try to play with me and stuff. But the thing is, the thing to keep in mind, I know some of you are probably like, just don't. The thing to keep in mind is he is very little. He is 4 to 5 weeks estimated. So he's a very little baby. He needs a lot of socialization and interaction. He should still be with his mom and his litter mates. But he was dumped along with a couple of other kittens in a graveyard. And so obviously circumstances just aren't what you would want them to be in an optimal situation. But he needs a lot of socialization. He needs to feel loved and safe and have like companionship. My pets, as far as taking to him, they are all very like tolerant of him. They have no problems with him. My two other cats hissed at him the first day, but since then they don't hiss at him. They'll sniff him and they'll kind of have like little interactions here and there. He likes to try to chase them. And a lot of times they will sit there and then they'll kind of like back up and like watch as he chases them. And sometimes once in a while, Yuri and him will do like little smacks at each other. But other than that, they don't really have a whole lot of interaction. He's much younger than them. They're just not really that interested. She definitely, Yuri is a female cat. My other cat, Lincoln, is a male. Yuri does not have any mothering instincts. If anyone was wondering, she does not. That would have been nice. I think that would have been good for him, but she just is not a mothering type of cat. My dog is more of a mothering type, and ow. She is mildly interested in him, mostly when he's on the floor, especially when I would put him on the floor before he was able to like climb up and down or jump, which he started doing in the last like 2 days. He started climbing up me or up a chair or like jumping from a chair and stuff. He wasn't doing that before that. She mostly cared when he was on the floor because she would follow him around and whine and sniff him, and I think that she was like, he's too little to be on the floor, like he needs to be taken care of, like what are you guys doing? But other than that, she doesn't interact with him either because she is very anxious. Like she's just an anxious little like fluff ball. She doesn't like take to other animals super great. Like she gets excited to see them and then she's afraid of them, and so she mostly just like avoids him. Like if we're laying in the bed and he's in the bed too and he comes up, she'll just move. If she's laying like up between us, she'll move to the foot of the bed or whatever. So basically like it's all good. None of them are mothering him, which I would have loved. I would have loved if they had taken to him in that way, but they didn't. But nobody's being mean to him or bullying him or anything like that. Oh, this is the hook I'm using. I know I said that you guys can go see in the other video, but it's so pretty. This is a Fire 6.5 millimeter. Is that not pretty? This was from Cynthia. She gave it to me in Happy Mail. I love it. I get mesmerized by the shiny. It's got like a shimmer to it. Gorgeous. Anyway, though, guys, I think that's about it for my blanket update. I might throw in some more clips of Ozzy in case you guys are interested, but that's basically what I've got going on, and I've got some videos planned for this week. Wednesday is going to be my sister's fall hostile takeover follow-up video. And then that's going to be where your guys' makes that you sent in are all shown. So make sure you guys watch that. And she put a lot of work into it, into editing it and everything. As you guys know, if you've been around for a little bit, my sister has 2 kids, a full-time job. Like, she's got a lot going on. She also, guys, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but she does something really, really nice. You know how she has a baby. She had her baby when I was up there visiting. She also donates breast milk to a couple of other families that are like local to them that like their moms couldn't produce milk or couldn't produce enough milk. And so she donates milk to like one kid and then another kid or another lady that has like twins or triplets. I want to say triplets. She donates milk to them. She donates a lot. Like she donates like a full supply of milk to these people. And she does that by like making sure she eats things that help with milk production. She pumps like every 2 hours, like craziness. And she's been doing that like the better part of the year, like almost the whole year so far. She's been doing that. So like big like round of applause, hats off to her for that, because oh my gosh, that's a lot. But yeah, anyway, so she has a lot going on is what I was trying to say, and she put the time in to like figure out how to edit it and put everything together. The little giveaway was her idea. She wanted to do it, and I'm so thankful for her. I think it's so sweet. Like, I seriously have the best sister. But that video is going to be out Wednesday, so make sure you guys don't miss it. And Friday, I think I'm going to just have my tapestry that I did for Dragon Age, because I know a lot of people aren't interested in Dragon Age. That video didn't do very great. I am going to just make a video only about the tapestry and go into more detail on what I did with the tapestry, because I actually took pictures and videos of the process that I completely forgot to put in that Dragon Age video, which is fine. I think that it was still good how it was, but I'm going to do, it'll just be a little short video, like less than 10 minutes, just going into the tapestry. But other than that, that's what I've got for the week. I'm taking it like easy, taking care of Ozzy, actually working on cleaning and organizing and doing all this stuff. If you can't tell, I'm in a different area. We're moving like everything around in the apartment, and I'm trying to declutter. I was like, de-stash? No, that's for yarn. I'm trying to declutter, and then I'm also playing Dragon Age, so I'm kind of taking it easy for November a little bit, because you guys know once December rolls around, I'm gonna be like all over this channel, because I always do big Christmas stuff. So when it starts getting a little bit further into November, I'll start to talk about like my plans for that and everything. But for this week especially, I'm just kind of taking a step back, taking it a little bit more chill. I've been going really hard, so just taking a deep breath, resetting, you know, not getting burnt out. And I think that's a good thing and a necessary thing. So I will see you guys again real soon. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and take care, my nomies. Oh, and one last thing. Can I please ask for prayers, good vibes, just like love and positive energy and healing energy, like whatever it is that you believe in, whatever it is that you do, for Llama Mama Kayla. A lot of you guys that follow me do follow her. If you haven't been in her Facebook page, you may not know, but she's been in the hospital. She did post on her channel too, but she's been in the hospital, and she is having a scare with her arm right now. It's swollen up, and they don't know why. It shouldn't be. It's like swollen up and numb and tingly, and she's scared. So just send her like the strength, give her that like strength and energy, and, you know, like I said, healing, like prayers, whatever it is that you do, send all of that her way. She does not need this. Like, she has gone through so much. She just cannot catch a break. And I'm really, really hoping, beyond hope, that it's just a fluke, and whatever it is just goes away. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys. Alright guys, so the first one we've got sent in today is Susie from Susie's Crochet Treasures. You can find her on basically all the social medias, and she got to round 28, and she's doing a Christmas theme too. It's looking awesome. I think it is beautiful. And then we have an update on crystals, and she got all the way to round 48, I believe, or she started on round 48 is what she said. She's doing it all in a solid color for her parents. They keep a this color, like this cream color, throw on the back of their couch. So she's making them one that they can put on the back of their couch, which I think is such a brilliant idea. This blanket is perfect for back of couch use. Like, it being a round mandala blanket, I feel like it looks really good over the back of a couch. But she said that the lighting doesn't do it justice, and that, you know, in person you can really see all that texture. Even in the picture, I can really see that texture. I think it looks beautiful. And as promised, if you stuck around here until the end, then you get some kitten goodness. This is just me playing with the kitten. He is so cute and adorable. This was right after his nap. I think it was right after his nap. I don't know. But he was being very playful, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to film. It might have just been first thing in the morning, actually, now that I think about it. But here you go. I'm leaving the audio in on that as well, so you'll be able to hear, you know, play sounds and kitten noises. Who's that? Who's that?